Everybody, welcome back to my channel, your last region for everything stranger. Today, we're diving into the dumbfounding finish of Outcast Season 7, Episode 8, a mid-season finale that has left us holding tight the edge of our seats with a typhoon of cliffhangers and secrets. Fundamentally, a fast heads-up before it's past the point of no return. In the event that you're yet to encounter this episode, go on carefully, as our conversation will gush out done with colossal spoilers. Before we bounce into the complexities, mercifully stop momentarily to show your help by crushing that like button and becoming engaged with my channel. For really riveting more odd substance, try to hit that notice ringer as well. Besides, I have a gigantic asset hanging on for you. A free web upgrade white paper that is wanted to direct you in streamlining your page and blog for web search gadgets. The affiliation can be tracked down in the depiction under. Moving right along, we should leave on this amazing excursion. Named Critical Events, More Peculiar Season 7 Episode 8 airings its consideration on the after effect of the fundamental clash of Saratoga. This fundamental point sees Jamie really hurt, influencing Claire to marshal her unparalleled clinical ability to safeguard him from the jaws of death. Like that weren't satisfactory, Vigorous Iron's basic reproach drives them into improvement, requiring a fast exit from their camp. In the meantime, the story takes off in an unexpected way as we follow Roger and Bree's insight. Finding that their child Jemmy has been snatched by Scour Cameron, situations spread out as Denai endeavors to take advantage of the time-traveling cute-off points of Jemmy to reveal the secret French gold covered inside a sinkhole close to Fraser's Edge, an exposure he gathered from the pages of Roger's book. Driven by a feeling of obligation and love, Roger and Buck, an overall who unexpectedly tried to the 20th 100 years, still hanging out there to shield Jemmy. This unselfish show happens regardless of what Buck's information on his coming destiny, as exhibited by Roger's family legacy. Furthermore, sometime later, as the Drake falls, a development of stunning exposures fled before us. Above all, the bewildering truth that William, Jamie's own youth, had been available at Saratoga, associating with against his normal dad. Their ordinary scars go probably as obvious check of their relationship, hopping both into a basic confirmation. Besides, Claire twists up made sense of by a dream of her girl Brianna, communicating from the future to convey the dazzling new grasping about another pregnancy. The wellspring of this message stays dubious. Is it a correspondence from Bree or Claire's very own sign disentangling mind? In another wind, Roger and Buck's appearance in the 18th century divulges a befuddling truth. They have been moved not to their organized objective, yet rather to Scotland in the year 1739. A stunning 34 years going before his most memorable involvement on the planet. The Apex fans out as Luke Cameron appears at the shaky sinkhole, joined by, in all honesty, Stephen Cap, the notorious privateer and bastard of Bree. Cap's striking case that he is Jemmy's dad and his eager ravenousness for the fortune hint a heart finishing a showdown. The episode leaves us suspended in a focused-on scene, with Hood waving a bleeding edge at Jemmy's throat, Lute's trepidation undeniable. What lies ahead for our worshipped characters? How might Jamie and Claire examine the misleading waters of war? Will Roger and Buck track down their course back to their family, lost in time? Bree's oncoming being apparent and the shadow of her young person seizing, how could she change? Might Jemmy whenever any time drive forward through the subverting hazard of Cap? These catching issues will keep us on tenterhooks until the following year. Supposition fills in as more uncommon Season 7 returns in 2024 with the last piece of the time, promising an additional 8 episodes that we trust will acquaint responses with us and proposal a closeness to end. Appreciative to you for obliging me in relaxing this complex wound around craftsmanship. Share your considerations on the more odd Season 7 Episode 8 finale in the remarks under. Do you grip hypotheses or suspicions for the oncoming record? I'm fretful to hear your snippets of data. Besides, before I close down, don't miss my free site upgrade white paper, wanting to raise your electronic presence and direct people to your general space. Track down the relationship under. Once more until our ways cross, remain secure and participate in the universe of Outcast. Goodbye for the time being.